Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Let's go, folks. This here is a very easy, very quick duplication method that you can do. With the help of a friend or solo with a friend, you can do this method much faster. Without a friend's help, it takes a little longer. Okay, so let's go, folks. For this method, we will need to have a few things. Okay, so let me exit here at the guy's motorcycle club. Let's go. First step, you will need to have the bunker, okay? Hold on. And on the closer sheet, the bank, okay. Folks, you will also need to have a motorcycle that you want to duplicate. I recommend the Arena War bikes so as not to lose the value when selling. Okay, so buy the Gargoyle and Nevis bike, right? And tune it. Alright, folks, buy and tune it. Alright. Good. In addition, you will need to have an apartment. You will need to have an active heist from the apartment and people in the apartment. Number 1 that appears when you go to buy a vehicle. Apartment number 1. And in this case, Eclipse Tower Street hairstyles and 2 from slot number 1. You must have a vehicle that you want to lose. Okay. Put the video garage of the vehicle you want to lose later. You just keep swapping. But the vehicle in that position in apartment number 1, you will lose. Okay, so the method is very quick, very easy, how to make the kit. And I will show you. Then you stop with a friend too. Okay. Or not. I don't need a friend, but it took a long time. But come on, guys, let's start the method here near our bank. First step, you guys register as a motorcycle club or you call the bike you want to duplicate. There are no rules for this. Okay, I'm going to call a bike I want to duplicate. I'll call Def Bike, Future Steel. So I came here since I have a motorcycle club. I will call. You can call through the mechanic. You can also get it from the garage. There are no rules. Okay, I'm going to call the bike I want to duplicate now. I'll call DF Bike Future Steel. I'm going to duplicate this one here. Look, blue, call the bike that I'm going to duplicate. Now guys, I'm going to wait for an apartment heist invite to arrive for me. An invite from Lester from the apartment. I have it there, look. Fleeka job active. Okay, next step. We are now going, guys, towards our bank before reaching the bank. What we are going to do is the following. We will open the interaction menu and we will go to that yellow circle that we have at our bank. It will have disappeared because I have the interaction menu open, but you will go to that part that remains. The yellow circle arrived here. Folks, it is positioned exactly on top where the yellow circle would be. Press the pause button, the option as soon as it stayed. The exact position, I press the pause button. I don't close the interaction menu, okay? I press the pause button. Pressing the pause button, folks, waiting a little bit. I put it in slow motion for you to understand. Press the pause button, it will fill up. There's online, go there, look, services, security and alerts. In this part, you will hold the pause button, press X twice, and release the pause button. Okay. Do this very quickly. Okay, this one doesn't have a timing, but you can do it. Beep, very quickly. Press X twice just from the pause button. You can do this. It will work. The security screen appeared. Alerts ... Good. And it worked. This will bring up the security alert screen. You close the security alert screen. ... quickly. For me, the dot raises the phone and accepts Lester's service from the apartment heist. Accepted. You go to the clouds, okay? There will be a black screen for 12 minutes. Here I made a little cut, okay, folks, but you go to the clouds, you'll stay on the black screen for about 2 minutes, and then you'll appear at the bank. Okay? You appeared here at the bank. You're going to go outside your bank. You won't stay inside the bank. Okay? So I'm here inside the... I'm going to go outside. You notice, folks, down there, there's even an option initializing. Like this, that little spinning circle. It will disappear soon, okay? But if it worked, the little circle spinning there initializing will keep appearing for a little while and soon it just won't be normal. It disappeared, folks. In this part, we will need our friend not to know about going to the motorcycle club. I even unlinked from my other club because in this part it's our friend who will invite to the motorcycle club. I'm going to ask someone from the session to invite to the motorcycle club, so I made this client completely. Just there and just seeing. There, that even jumping my love my bike there. So folks, it's normal. Ask your friend to invite to the motorcycle club, okay? I asked a guy like from the photo club, he will thank me. So I wait a little while. Look, he invited me. I accept the invitation from the person who invited me to the motorcycle club. Quickly, I open the interaction menu, return the vehicle to the garage, and call the bike that I am going to duplicate, in this case, the same bike that I glitched, okay? Normally, you will call the bike that you are going to duplicate at the beginning, then you just call it again through the motorcycle club or the mechanic, okay? And you can call it in the way now. So as I said with the first method, you can call through the personal mechanic for the next step. We are going to go to our friend's motorcycle club, so I marked it on the map. I went to our friend's motorcycle club and I will enter with the bike at our friend's motorcycle club. I will enter the garage of the motorcycle club. Here, folks, we are going to enter to make it work. We can't go on foot to the apartment. We have to show up with our bike in the apartment's garage in the spot of that vehicle that we had left there. Okay, so to know that God, right? Let's wait a little bit. Let's show up at the apartment, okay? Done. The duplicated bike, folks, it's very easy, but now we need to save the bike. We duplicated it, but we will need to save it to keep it. You go to the bad guy. Santos costs. I made a little cut. I went to a notion that I'm a little further away because there was a problem with the guy who was in my session. As my motorcycle club boss started doing a mission, I couldn't join the motorcycle club at that moment. That's why I made a cut, okay? But here you go to the bush or to the Los Santos Customs and you make any modification to the vehicle, any modification at all. I'm going to modify the brakes, okay? I'll show you that there are several modifications you can make. You can even take it to the arena to make a modification. You can take it anywhere to make a modification. The important thing here is to make a modification, even if it's the cheapest one, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to do the brakes because it's crazy. The other things. They were 50,000, so I only did the brakes. Made the modification, take this bike, and bring it back to the garage where it was to leave it there. Folks, I'm going to leave the bike I duplicated in the same garage where I was. And I'm going to call for you to see the original bike that I called at the beginning of the video, just so you can see that it really duplicated. Now I have two bikes exactly the same. Guys, the method is very easy to do. There's no secret, none at all. You can do it solo, you can do it in pairs, you can do it however you want. I recommend doing it in pairs because solo is very hard to do. Really very hard, right? Because you'll have to depend on the guys. Those things, you know? And it's not worth it. Okay. You can do it. Just don't think that the title says solo, but that's the thing, right? Well, just go in, just see the bike there in the place and we didn't stop where we had left off. It's already saved because I made a modification, and now I'm going to call the bike, which I duplicated from the beginning of the video. Here's the original bike, just so you can see that it really duplicated. I duplicated the death bike because it doesn't lose its resale value. You can duplicate. The oppressor can duplicate a Chutar or a Exodreg, but it won't have resale value, so you can, but it won't be worth it in the end, okay? Guys, I'm going to place it here in the spot next to the deaf bike. There will be two identical deaf bikes because one is duplicated from the other. And that's basically it, folks. It's a very simple method to do, very simple indeed. But you can only duplicate the bike, okay? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like and see you in the next video.